visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger.
Nothing to report.
Seriously, heading over to robotics to knock some heads
We're
together.
all looking forward to working with you.
Dragging their feet.
Father's a
Targeting
great
package
man.
Upgrades I asked
You
for.
must be very
Maybe I should
proud.
take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see. Courses on the hunt are relentless. If you see one, you should stay out of its way.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people. I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers. We need to be able to...
Yeah, well, if you can.
Yeah, even more. Anyway, we'll figure.
Uh-huh. Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, acting director of the Synth Retention Unit. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping, despite your relation to Father, I'm sure you understand.
Right. Stay out of my way.
That sounds a bit like a threat. I'm sure I'm just misunderstanding you, though. Threats aren't advisable for some... Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief... Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escape...
Uh-huh. If the synths want to...
Synths do not want it. They might look like human beings. As to why they're escaping, our main instrument is the Courser. A third-generation Coursers hunt down and reclaim. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in...
Sure.
But I gather you know all this. In fact,
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than... I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics. Now, unless you need something else... The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3. Those who show tenacity, we teach them on. Those who pacify.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
All systems nominal.
And there, all should return to your duties and remember to...
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
You've arrived at a momentous time. Our third generation synths are a truth. It's no exaggeration.
Spare me the sales pitch.
I can understand.
You might not think so. You've only seen a fraction of what I'll say. Like I said,
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing. Do we really need all these coursers roaming the halls? Hi there.
Dr. Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes to rules.
It's remarkable that any child can...
Hey, Doc.
Yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very...
We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last...
If you're busy, that's one...
My tone. There's no need to take offense. As you can clearly see, I'm deeply involved. Now, How about I get back to the...
Uh-huh. What a charmer.
If that was an attempt at humor, I'm afraid it's lost on me.
Right.
And now...
Dr. Holdren, I was told you were looking for me. Yes. The retrieval team supposedly arrived with the surface sample. What state is it in? Unfortunately, there's been too much harmful exposure. From preliminary testing, it appears the water radiation was lethal. All the same, I'd like to see it. We could still of course. Doctor, I was thinking if our modified deteriorated
Got it. Nice.
Detected.
Sweet. Yes.
Scanning. I am ordering you to stand down.
That's it. Got it. There we go.
Right here.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holt, I can't wait for you to see.
I'm sure it's fast.
Of course.
Sure.
Before you go, at least let me give, as the name implies, our most important directive is, to that end, we've even started to explore the idea. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point.
The gorillas are...
They are indeed. Judging by the initiative is still in its early stages. But the process, I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you
Right. I'm not sure.
It's a big decision, I know. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking.
Tell me...
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat.
Safety first. Remember that.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. Yes, I know who you are. We all do.
Well, that's insulting.
I'm sorry. Not my intention. There's just... Oh, before I forget. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's order. You're to be given full access, with the ability to...
A courser?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the... In case the significance is lost on you. If nothing else, it should demonstrate... Now, unless there's something else,
Is everything okay?
Yes, things are... I'm sorry, I don't socialize.
Bingo.
wish I had more time to spend with Quentin, but I can't be in two places at once.
Hi,
I
Doc.
haven't been able to crack that one yet.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. If you don't mind my asking, what?
I just wanted to find my...
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of... Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division. As you might guess, we keep the Institutes... We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that... There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides... The work we do might... So... Now that you're here and you spoke...
I'm just...
I see. Well, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the...
Right. Who built this?
The construction of the Institute is the work... The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the... Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built... It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from...
We are honored to welcome you here.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him. Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute first,
First things first.
the same way you got in. You are not a prisoner here. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are... Unfortunately, no advancement comes as remarkable as our synths are. The superior synth mind and body.
If the synths are...
However closely they may approximate human behavior, when you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree a rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believed under his leadership. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia.
Who erased...
Those idealistic radicals who call them, we'll deal with them in time. But right now you should get moving. Many people are...
Right.
Pam needs you in her room.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found... Sounds crazy, right?
Where'd you hear...
Deacon brought it to my attention. And...
It's salt.
Deacon says you used You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved. Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the incident. But I doubt your soldiers will place any... I'm counting on you being as passionate about...
You think the Minutemen...
The Minutemen are a reflection, and time and... The synths are tangible receptors.
I'll work with you then.
You have no idea how...
Sure.
What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad. There's a man, or woman, we're not sure. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. So you need to infiltrate...
How do I make...
Tom devised a way to send a message to Patriot.
Right.
We can plant a coded message on an Institute terminal. Just see Tom.
You're the real deal. You actually made it inside the Institute.
Oh, man, you were actually there? Inside the belly of the beast? If the Minutemen gave you a custom holotape, that's what I'm looking for. Any...
I think I'll help.
No pressure, man.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start...
What do you hope to...
Whatever the Institute doesn't want... all the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. After that, well...
I want to trade a few things.
I'm busy.
Excuse me.
Hey, it's Bullseye. Bullseye's back.
Hey there.
Desdemona has an op for you. Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing...
You ready to hand over the holotape?
Something.
Only where we're gonna find us a Patriot.
Here you go, Tom.
We're in business. You know, I need... Just plug this baby into any terminal in the Institute.
We've got an emergency. Glory spotted a courser near Dayton's safe house. Normally, we go to ground at the first sign of a courser. We hide deep, we hide. But we can't abandon your infiltration of the Institute.
Can I lend a hand?
Yes. Ticonderoga's safe house has gone dark, and I need you to check it out. But if you do find a courser there, kill it. If there's no survivors, then your cover remains intact.
Is this really worth it?
Glory needs to evacuate Dayton, and you're the only other heavy we have. And if we don't use you now, soon there won't be.
I could be walking straight.
That's a distinct possibility. Glory, pick your team.
I could use the dock. Mr. Smiley, too.
Done. Grab anything you need from Tinker Tom.
Anything?
It's not open season yet, but take what you need.
Oh, I will.
Everyone, we may have to evac on a moment's notice. Stay alert.
Well done, real construction.
A moment, perhaps?
Sure, Codsworth. What's up?
Oh, just a little something I'd like to get off the old river. I just want to say what an honor it is for me to accompany you. The initial destruction, not knowing if you and your family were all right. It was a relief just to find the entrance intact.
I'm sorry, Codsworth. It was so sudden.
Not a single worry, sir, as I shared your priorities completely. And yes, while it was hard at first, it was the work, busying myself day and night and but eventually the work became... What truly saved me was my memories, sir. Memories of you. I soldiered on, fueled by hope that one day, if not you and the wife, that Sean, or perhaps Sean's children would want.
Sorry it took so long.
As do I, sir. I just wanted you to know how much I consider you family. I may be a mere rope.
Why would you think otherwise?
Mr. Badass, you don't know how wonderful it is for me to... Well, enough blither.
Uh-huh.
Jamaica Plain has such a lovely ring to it. Shame the town doesn't live up to it.
Let's trade.
My own...
Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton.
Tone it down, pal. I'm sure...
Of course. Before you go, as the
Whatever.
name implies, the buttons
This.
are most important. To that end, we've even started... You probably saw They are. The initiative is still in its early... I'm sure I've...
I'm not sure.
It's a big... In any case.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Perfect. Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. Yes.
Well, that's insulting.
Oh,
Ugh.
you're to be given full access.
Right.
Given that, in case if nothing, now, unless...
I'm good.
All right.
Hey, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. When Father told... If you don't mind... Now that you... Now. As you might guess, we maintain... There's a lot of... The work we do.
Sure.
So, now that...
I'm just looking around.
I see.
Uh-huh.
If there's anything else you'd like to know...
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you...
Whatever the well, after that...
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Two of us.
Is this
a
better
better
time
time
for that talk?
Prepared for the future.
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
Son.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute for...
Uh-huh. I've seen my
Oh, I assure you. Ultimately, unfortunately, as remarkable as the superior synth.
If the synth...
However closely, when you see a rogue, his memory under his leadership, I've dispatched. Who those will deal.
Right.
Now you should.
One more hour till my shift ends.
Pam needs you in her room.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. This sounds crazy.
Where'd you hear that?
Deacon.
It's all true.
Deacon said you must feel justifiably proud of what you're... Eventually, but I doubt your soldier. I'm counting on you.
I'll stick with it.
Of course I'm disappointed. But hopefully in time you'll come around.
You ever just sort of feel sorry for the poor bastards that fight us? They don't stand a chance. What we building today?
A moment, perhaps?
Sure, Codsworth. What's up?
Oh, just a little something. I just want to say what an honor it is for me to accompany you. You've no idea the horror, the initial destruction.
I'm sorry, Codsworth.
Not a single worry, sir, as I shared your priorities completely. Family safety first, above all else. And yes, while it was hard at first, I was able to eventually move on. At first it was the work, but eventually, what truly my soldier...
Sorry it took...
As do I.
Right.
I just wanted you...
Why would you...
Mr. Bear. Well, and...
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many Synths.
Oh man, you were actually inside the Institute? That's insane. You, just you.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many Synths are at stake.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't...
It did.
But I pulled myself together.
Now, what about...
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands are formed.
Protect and serve.
Yes, it seems.
Has the, reverse transcript?
Excellent question. No. Did you mean? Well, it's all right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
How long will it...
I don't know. I'm going to rest for a while. In any event.
Oh, the stench this place must generate. to hide behind. A secret underground base. Why not a little spiral? Wouldn't you say, sir?
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Impressive. Well, it's no General Atomics back
sir.
today, but still, not too shabby.
Operating at full capacity.
You gotta help. They kidnapped my friend.
Who kidnapped?
They said they'd be back for the ransom and...
Uh-huh. Do you know where they took him?
I'm pretty sure.
Don't worry.
Thank you. Just bring him back safe, okay?